Today, I'll discuss the application timeline for a MS or a PhD program in the US. This is very crucial if you want to study abroad. The more you will plan ahead, the better likelihood that you will succeed. I will also discuss GRE preparation, time taken to prepare for GRE, and other related stuff. Now, most MS or PhD programs in the US start in the fall, which is late August. However, some programs also start in the spring, which is January, and there are very few programs that start in summer. Whatever the starting month, it is super important that you have a solid plan that you follow through. So, what should be the timeline? Remember that whether you want to start in spring, summer, or fall, everything you have to apply this year. Meaning, if you start applying this year, you will be able to start next year. So, applications in the US usually take about a year to a year and a half. So you want to be prepared beforehand, meaning if you're in the last year of engineering, you want to start application this year so that by the time you graduate, you have been accepted to a university in the US. Now the first step is to take a mock test for GRE or GMAT and see where you stand. And depending on that, you can estimate the time you will require to prepare for this test. Also, simultaneously, you have to start exploring the different MS or PhD programs you want to pursue. So for GRE, if you want to get a good score, you need 6 to 7 months of solid preparation. You can also do that in 2 to 3 months if you are only focusing on the exam preparation full time and not doing anything else, meaning you don't have college classes or you're not doing a full-time job. So for fall admissions, for most of the PhD or MS programs, the deadlines are in November to December, and for spring admissions, the deadlines are usually August to September. So in both the cases, you want to at least start preparing 6 to 7 months before. I would suggest that if you are planning to start your semester in August 2022, you should start preparing in this year in March or February. If you are aiming for fall 2022, you would ideally want to write your GRE and TOEFL in the month of this August, and if you have subject GRE, maybe take that in October. However, if you are planning to start in spring 2022, that is the month of January, you can still write your GRE maybe in July or August and complete your application. And most universities, if there is a spring program, they usually allow late submission of scores, meaning you can submit your application and then say that you're going to appear for your GRE and you will submit the scores later. The next step would be shortlisting universities. Now, you usually do that by simple Google search, or you do US rankings search, or you can ask your friends or alumni if they have come to the US for studying. And also there is another platform called Yocket, which I will link it below, and you can definitely sign up for a free account and see which universities you'll be a good fit for. Ideally, you'd want to apply to 3 top universities, 3 average universities, and 3 universities which are safe, meaning you're sure that you will definitely get accepted into. Most universities usually have webinars, online webinars. These are sessions where you can find out about the admission process, the course curriculum, the fees and alums. This is a very good way to learn about the course. I highly encourage you to attend those webinars, and you can just go to the university site and sign up for a webinar. These are usually held in the months of April, and they're held throughout the year. Secondly, if you have found a course and found the university, definitely try to connect with current students and alumni through any social media platform like LinkedIn or Facebook. You can also send a very polite email asking for a conversation. I say this because it is very, very important to know enough about your course and talk with someone who has actually walked that path. And if you're an international student, definitely you want to know the international student percentage of the class and how many people got placed, where did they get jobs, and all that. And I also want to say that for PhD programs, it is super important that you make a connection with the professor or the lab that you're interested in, or the research area you're interested in. And only when you hear something back from the professor or from the lab, and it makes sense to apply to that university, because otherwise there is a very less chance that you'll be accepted into that university for a PhD program. This also works somewhat for master's program, but for MS programs you can definitely apply blindly. But PhD, definitely no, you need to establish a connection with the lab or the professor before you apply. Next is recommendation letters. Now, on an average, people apply to 8 to 10 universities, and each university, on an average, they require, for every program, they require up to 3 recommendation letters, which means that you'll have to gather 24 recommendation letters or 30. You can also apply less. You can apply to 5. You'll require 15 recommendation letters. So start making a list and think about from which person you're going to ask for a reco letter and how many are you going to ask for. Say you ask recommendation from person A, for how many recommendation letters are you going to ask from him or her. Definitely take into time of around 1 to 2 months, because people are busy and it can take up to 2 months to get a good recommendation letter, so keep that into account. Then next comes SOP as well. It requires several drafts, and you should definitely tailor your SOP to the university or the course you're applying to. So definitely 2 months for that. And you want to show your SOP to your friends or your advisor and get feedback from that. And similarly, you will have to also work on your resume, which will at least take 2 to 3 weeks. So once you write your GRE and TOEFL in August, I would suggest that you start working on SOP, Reco, and CV simultaneously. Ideally, you should start working on your SOP from like June, July, if you are applying from June, July 2021, if you're thinking to apply in August, if you're thinking to get enrolled in August 2022. Once you submit your application, you usually wait around 4 months, or sometimes you just wait around up to like 2 weeks to hear from them. And then if you finish your applications this year in November, you will usually have a clear picture by April 2022, which gives you enough time to then process your visa and your finances, and then you can start your program in August 2022. And there are several MS programs which accept applications very late until let's say April, meaning you can still submit your application till April 2022 and start your program in that year, August 2022. But that is not a safe option. Not many people do that, and if you apply late, you might get less scholarship. The competition will be super high. So yeah, with this, I come to the end for today's video. If you like my video, please share, and if you have any questions, please comment below. Thank you so much. See you next week.